Shalom everybody, welcome to this video. Today I would like to speak about certain realities that many people might believe, some might not believe, but this is not about belief or not. It doesn't matter if you do, but it's the fact, the reality that there are certain people out there who have the ability, they have the capacity, they have the knowledge, very important, the knowledge to do certain things, specifically what we know popularly as black magic. Someone might say, what are you talking about? Such thing doesn't exist. Maybe in the old days, this is just fairy tales, come from the movies. Let me tell you, this is not fairy tale, this is not from the movies, this is a reality. Anyone who lives right now in Latin American countries will know what I'm saying. Anyone who comes from also from the Arabic world, Muslim countries, this is a thing that is very well alive in the Muslim countries. The magicians in the Arab world, they are very well known and very powerful. Anyone who comes from the Tibet, and they will know that they have a religion called Bon, which is the shamanic religion of the Tibet. Any Buddhism in any corner, any country in the world, all of these still happening and is the reality. Even though on the surface you have major religions like Judaism, Christianity, Islam, and you don't hear these things that much, and you might think, oh, maybe this was in the old days. Let me tell you, this is something that still happens and is happening right now as I am speaking and you are listening to me. It is a reality that there's people out there that they have certain knowledge. That's why I emphasize that word knowledge. They have a knowledge of this science of, if there's a better word to call it, but people who simply at the service of someone else, usually they're getting paid for this, they are able to do certain things to harm someone else. It doesn't matter if the other person is a religious person or not. It doesn't matter. These people have enough knowledge, powers. They work with certain entities, spirits, demons, and they are able to use these energies to harm someone else. They're able to get someone sick, to bring trouble, problems into the life of someone, break someone else's marriage. They're able to bring problems in the family, with the children, diseases, accidents, even to cause the death of someone else. It doesn't mean that every single person or black magician who does this is able to do all of this, but there are people who have the power and the knowledge to do all of these things. Like I said before, anyone who comes from, for example, Latin American countries will know that there are countries like Haiti, for example, or in certain parts of Mexico or in Cuba, Africa, in the Arabic world, like I said, also in many other places. This is a very well-known and alive tradition that is well known among the people about certain individuals that are able to do these things and to harm other people. How are they able to do it? There are many ways in which they do. Even on the outside, they might pose pretending to be, oh, I am I don't know. They say they belong to X religion, for example, but from behind they practice something else. Usually they're kind of hidden. You have to know how to, where they are. Although in the modern world that we live, it's very easy. You go, even in the U.S., it's just not difficult to go around and to find certain places in which they clearly announce their services. And it's a reality that this is effective. It works. And like I said, how can these people do these things? What power they use? Clearly, they use the power of demons, of shadim. These black magicians, they're able to use the power of dark spirits. For example, people who pass away. There's people who know how to work with the dead. Specifically, for example, in Haiti, in South America, people know how to work with the dead people. And dead people were complicated when they were alive. Murderers, criminals, people who had like a very dark heart, people who were very bad people on earth. It's exactly how they are when they pass to the other side, to the world of energies. And the magicians, the people who practice black magic, people who do bad things, whatever you want to call them in different traditions, because they have different names according to the language, according to the religion or the country. They have different names, but it doesn't matter. It's the same thing. The point is that these people are able to know how to work with these dead people, and they use them to do this kind of dark arts or whatever kind of witchcraft or black magic that they are doing to harm someone else. They, of course, to do this, they have to give something in return. They do certain sacrifices with animals, blood, offerings to the spirits or to the demons, certain entities that they have contract, have like a pact with these kind of entities, and they help him to fulfill the desires of his or her clients that come to this person looking for this kind of works, or to, whenever they want to harm and do something to other people. So this is a reality that the black magic and people who practice these things actually exist, and they actually have a very strong power. It doesn't matter once someone else will come and tell you, well, maybe in the old days they have power. This person doesn't know what he's saying. Like I said, if you come from this country that I just mentioned to you, you will know that this is a reality, like a daily thing in the culture, and it's very well known the powers of these people. In the same way, we know there's people also who have certain knowledge, abilities to also break whatever negativity that they have done. For example, in the Jewish world, there are certain people, certain Kabbalists, which is this is the world. In the Jewish world, these are well-known masters, experts, rabbis, very holy people, that they know how to break these spells or black magic, and to how to protect a person. But I will share with you a way that you can protect yourself. This is the best way of protection that you can have for yourself, for your family. Besrat Hashem, if you have any question on this, we can expand in different videos. But the best protection that a person could have for himself is a person who works on himself, a person who is spiritual, a person who prays, a person that constantly is working on himself, cleaning himself, going to the mikveh, a person that constantly is reading from the holy book, from the Torah, a person that is engaged in doing good acts, a person that is also has a clean heart and a clean mind, a person that has good midot. This is a person who has good attributes. Such a person, by default, by doing these things, this is a way of protection. Because by you doing these things, you are also attracting light. You are attracting also the kedusha, the holiness, the sanctity. Therefore, that person is protected, and all of these negative beings or negative energy or whatever these people intend to do will not have the effect, because the person is protected. Now, the moment the person commits a sin, an avera, something negative, whatever it is, right in that instant, that person opened the door for whatever entity or black magic or whatever they do to go in and harm the person, because you open the door for that. That's why we all have to always check on ourselves on a daily basis. The person who by a second just get upset at someone else, or is gossiping, or is desiring, thinking in a negative way towards others, that person, by doing these negative things, is opening a door for, if in X situation that they have done like something bad to that person. Let's say a magician did something negative to that person, and the person did what I just explained. That person just opened the door right there for this black magic, whatever they did, to take effect and to really harm the person. And of course, there are things that should be done. It can be done to clean the person, to protect the person, etc., and the family. But this is a reality. Again, like I said, I can tell you hundreds of stories, real cases, things that I've seen myself with my own eyes, things that I have studied, things that I know is a reality for a fact. People that I'm telling you, this is a reality that is actually happening today. Besrat Hashem, I'm trying to make these videos not to a wider audience, and using a vocabulary that all the people who will watch the videos will understand. It doesn't matter which culture or what religion you're coming from, but if you listen, you will understand what I'm saying, and probably you might even know of cases in certain situations in which this might have happened to you or to someone that you know. Leave your comments, questions, and God willing, in the next video, we might address those questions and try to give them an answer. Besat Hashem. I want to thank you all for your attention, and God willing, we'll see each other in the next video.